Today, we're delighted to have Dr. Luisa Moreno from Defense Metals. How are you today?
I'm very well.
And of course, Defense Metals has just announced a very new prominent addition to your board. How about we start there?
Sure. So we are very delighted, Tracy, that Mr. Guy de Selliers has joined our board. He brings significant experience in banking and financing, as well as rare earth, and being part of boards of companies that are in production, that are have revenues and significant board structures. So we're looking for him to join us to bring that board experience as we continue to grow as a company, but also to bring that finance experience in the rare space as we grow as a company to become producers. So it's really exciting to have him. He's a unique individual because, as you can imagine, there is not a lot of people out there that actually have experience in the rare earth space, let alone financing of significant rare earth projects.
Yes, and correct me if I'm wrong. In doing our research, we saw extensive career experience at the World Bank, Lehman Brothers, European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, and the list went on from there. Now, I'm assuming this was tied into the strategic funding review appointment of HCF International that was recently announced. Can you confirm that this is correct and comment any further about HCF Financial and how, or HCF International, and how you found this company?
Right. So HCF, actually, they found us, or maybe I should say perhaps we found each other. So we was in one of the many conferences out there, and they had selected to meet us, and we have been in discussions with them for over a year now, I think almost 2 years. And they have become familiar with our project, and they identify it as one of the most prospective rare earth projects currently as well. So as you pointed out very well, Guy is associated to HCF, and he was not our main point of contact immediately. There was other individuals, but I think when he came to learn about our project and understand the great potential of it, I think he was very excited. And so just the synergies emerged, where we understood that he could become a very strong member of our board as well, and help us with the development of the company to production.
And of course, we've been following your career for over a decade now, a dozen years actually. And I know you're committed to performance. We've seen significant milestones from Defense Metals, including shipping samples. Start there. Give us a bit of an overview or an update on the milestones you achieved recently.
Yeah, so shipping samples is very important because the PEA envisioned us producing a mineral concentrate first for a few years, and then a carbonate product afterwards. We may or may not stick to that, but the reality is we will need partners for the production of the final separated products. So for that reason, we had to engage with companies that are looking to build that separation capacity outside China. So we are delighted to say that there's actually a number of them. They're not ready today, and it will take time. But there are a number of companies out there looking to do the separation of rare earths, and we have sent samples to many of them.
And for those of you out there going Defense Metals, this sounds very interesting. Can you tell us more about the competitive nature of your actual project, and tell us more about the strategic location?
Yes, so we have the Wicheeda project, which is located in Canada, in British Columbia. We are about 80 kilometers of Prince George, which is a significant commercial town. in BC, British Columbia, and about 40 kilometers of Bear Lake. And that is very positive for us because during times like this in spring, you can actually drive all the way from Prince George to Wicheeda project. There's not a lot of rare earth projects in Canada that you can actually say I'm going to drive to that project. So we keep a camp there when we're drilling and doing other work. And it's fairly, as I said, accessible. Infrastructure is not bad as well. As I said, very close to Bear Lake. We have access to pipelines and power, gas pipelines and power and things like that. So infrastructure-wise is very good. It is a light rare earth deposit, hard rock. And so our main mineral in this case is neodymium and praseodymium. So jurisdiction-wise is in Canada, is fairly strong jurisdiction. We also have a very strong team, technical team. The metallurgy is currently being led by John Good. And we just talked about additions to the board with Mr. Guy Desalliers. So we are very excited building in terms of the company, in terms of governance, as well as the social aspects. We have an agreement with the First Nations, which is the McLeod Lake Indian Band. Sorry. And so we're looking at every front to make this a sustainable project that can provide sustainable rare earth to globally, to North America and other markets.
And of course, you have the support of the Discovery Group, which, I was doing some research about them this morning, and they've been involved in a number of successful exploration to production plays in their history. Can you comment further about that team?
Yes, so Discovery Group has been really exceptional for us. As you mentioned, they have identified a number of junior mining companies that they work with, and they help manage particularly the marketing part of the company, but also, advise in different aspects of development. So we are very fortunate to have such an experienced group supporting our development as well. They are shareholders. Other principles of the Discovery Group are. And so, as I said, they are supporting us moving forward.
We see yourself and Craig Taylor from your team often speaking at conferences around the world. You guys have got a very intense schedule. Can you tell us what shareholders should anticipate in the upcoming quarter?
Well, the upcoming quarter, we are looking to complete our pre-feasibility study. That's going to be a significant milestone. Pre-feasibility studies tend to be more accurate than PEAs, and a lot of investors are really looking forward to seeing that. And we're looking forward to be able to share those results with the market. So that's probably going to be the most significant milestone this quarter for us.
And for those of you seeking more information on defense metals, you have an excellent website, which you could find at the following location. Luisa, thank you for joining us, and thank you for the update today.
Tracy, thank you so much for having me.